What's going on, people, man? It's your boy, Mr. S here, Mr. Triple S. When it sounds too good, I never trust. So welcome back for another video. Thank y'all for tuning in. I sure appreciate it. Hopefully, whoever viewed this video, y'all watched the video through. Thank you. Anyways, this is talking about the top 5 places I worked at. I won't say top 5. The top 5 worst places I worked at. It's no order. I don't like putting things in order because it depends. If I'm talking about the greatest of all time, who's the greatest football player of all time, I'm going to say Tom Brady. I'm going to say who the best player of all time, I'm going to say Michael Jordan. If we talking about rings, I'd say Michael Jordan. But if we talking about skill, Kobe Bryant to me is the best player of all time. Skill-wise, offense and defense. Top 5 places, no order. Top 5 places, bad places I worked at. The worst places I worked at. Top 5 worst. They just put it like that. Top 5 worst places I worked at. No order, but I'm going to tell you the name and why. Keystone Foods, the chicken plant I worked at. They got the processing, debone, shipping, logistics, and all that. So in there, I came in, they sent me on debone. You cutting the chicken, like you have whole chicken on the cone, and you cut it down, get all the meat off it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. You're using a knife, and you have a glove on it. So your knife in this hand and the glove, depending on which hand you're going to cut with. So either one you're going to cut with, you're going to have some metal to protect your hand. This place the worst. They only at that time they was only paying $8 an hour. You get your 4 hours a week. You come in, you work 10 to 7. They ran debone all day, but they had most of all the young people was working 10 o'clock at night, 7 o'clock in the morning. You only get 2 15-minute breaks, 1 30-minute break. That made the job bad. But why this is on the list, of course, the 2 15-minute breaks, 1 30-minute break, and you slaving. You ever seen them band directors when they be on the stand? That was us in there for almost 3, 6, 7 hours out of the day, 8 hours out of the day. Because you there, even though your shift's 8 hours, you gotta accumulate the breaks and the lunch. So we're in there like band directors. Just imagine you standing up all day and you doing this, your muscles, you in that bit swole. People losing weight left and right. I ended up getting hurt. I got cut real bad to the white meat. One of the worst places I worked at. Bad conditions, cold. Once you start working, the cold ain't gonna phase you. But you're on your feet all night using a knife that gets dull real fast. You gotta watch out for the person next to you. The person next to you, they may cut you because they drunk or high. Okay, pay sucks, $8 an hour, making like $220 a week, slaving 40 hours a week. Bull. So number 5 on the list, Keystone Foods. It's a chicken processing plant for people who don't know. Number 4, Burger King. Now I worked at Burger King when I was in between seasons on my job. One of my main jobs, it was in between seasons. It was during downtime. So downtime means you go home for 2 months and just chill till everything starts back up in February. So you was out from November to almost end of January. So around like January 28th, you was going back to work. When I started at Burger King, I was making $59, working like 28, 30 hours a week. But what made this job so bad was the women. Mostly it was women in charge. Now the whole main manager, GM manager, was a dude. He got me on. I had met him in the store, asked him about a job. He told me to come up there. Fool hired me on the spot. Just told me what I needed to get. Gave me a uniform. He said, I'm gonna put you on the schedule. Boom. I get there. The women there are nitpicking. They talking, they gossiping. They had you doing all ends type of stuff. I never liked it. So what really made me quit, because I already told them I was going back to my old job. This was just something to do in between time. They all knew this. I told them fools about that. It was no problem. But one day they had me come in on a Sunday like at 1 o'clock. Usually I work like 4 o'clock at night to like closing. But they had me come in Sunday at 1 o'clock. When I got there, that back at that restaurant was so packed full of people. There was too many people with not enough stuff to do. You can't have everybody washing dishes. You can't have everybody making waffles. You can't have everybody dropping fries, chicken nuggets. You got 3 people over there doing that. You got 4 people on drive-thru, 4 people in-house. You got 1 dude on a broiler, bacon and broiler, cookies. I'm asking, what y'all want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Go pick up a broom and sweep. Make sure all the lines are stocked up and stuff like that. Go cut some tomatoes, onions and stuff. I do all that, clean up, sweep. And I say, now what y'all want me to do, man? It was like, well, just go wash the dishes. I go wash the dishes, and I'm just sitting there washing dishes, just cursing. Saying, man, fuck this, man. I'm ready to go, man. Some bullshit. Got me effed up. So I did that. Now it's back to not doing nothing. And I ain't the only one that's standing around. There's other people standing around too. All them cashiers they had in there. All them cashiers couldn't be up there at one time. You need at least 2 people at that max, 2 or 3 people. But anyways, dude, she told me to go back there and help the dude on the broiler. So she was like, one of y'all grabbed the meat patties and put it on there and the other one slide them in. I'm like, you could just let me go home. I know your labor's too high, but it was too busy. So they can get away with this. They say, no, our labor ain't too high. He's like, well, how you know about that anyway? Motherfucker, I know about restaurants. This ain't the first restaurant job I worked. So I told her, so you know what? I got a trick for your ass. I go to the clock in machine. You clock in where you take orders at. Anyway, I'm clocking out. I turn my head. While I'm clocking out looking at my coworker, I'm just smiling, just laughing. I start laughing. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. I'm just laughing. Clock out. Take off my apron. Gone. I ain't come at this place. They gossiping. They nitpicking. They had no structure. I'm over here just standing around not doing nothing. I asked to go home. Y'all don't want me to go home. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I had a couple weeks left. I was like, you know what? That's it. I ain't got to come back here. I'm going back to work in a couple weeks. Fuck this job. So Keystone Foods, Burger King. Now, Zaxby's was probably one of it was my first job. And like I said, bunch of women running the whole show. There was no male manager, not one. We had one lead cook, but he didn't give a damn about all the women ganging up on him and stuff like that. He was cool. He was like comedic. So you know how comedics are. They get passes for bull. You know what I'm saying? They get passes. So they nitpicking everything I'm doing. The whole that was training me talking about, oh, I'm gonna make it rough for you in here. Like, why would you say that? You're supposed to try to be helping me. You're not supposed to be sitting here nitpicking about every little thing. You're supposed to be helping me. So they had me on the chicken tenders and fries and the sandwiches and stuff like that, salads. So you gotta make the plates, chicken finger fries, and you gotta make salads and sandwiches. If you ain't fast enough, even though it's in-house orders, cause you can look, you can see all them motherfuckers looking at you. You gotta make all that shit in a timely manner. You can't slow up nothing. They moving from there and put me on wings and toast. So you gotta make all the toast, all the wings. So when they say I need 5 hot, you gotta get a bucket with hot on it. 5, put 5 in there, shake it up, give it to them. Now you get the bucket back. So they have buckets of all the sauce. So you dump chicken nuggets, not chicken nuggets. You dump the chicken wings in these buckets, shake it up, give it to them. They dump it, they take them out with the tongs. You take the bucket back, you close the bucket, you put it back up. And that's when they making the plates. When they making the plates, they do it like that. When you just order wings, they put your wings in the carton, the tray, and just put the sauce in there and shake it up. But when you order a plate, use buckets. They have all the sauces and stuff on it. Like I said, gossip, bull, nitpicking. Some girls mad. Managers, I won't talk to them. I won't have a conversation with them. They ask me about all my personal business. They see my car outside because I had an old school car, rims on it. They worrying about my old school outside. I ain't played that game with them, so they kind of X me out. And they was Xing a lot of people out behind that. I ain't played the game with them. Like, bro, I don't care about that shit. It's drama, bull, nitpicking, power hungry woman, and the boss wasn't shit. Her and her daughter worked there, and they was on my ass about everything. My shoes wasn't tied, my hair, you can't have certain length on your face, or you gotta have wear beard net. You can't have hair like this, you got have a net on, of course. You know, so your clothes gotta be pressed and starched and all this. Like, bro, one day they had a secret meeting and I got fired. I ain't even know about the meeting. She said it was posted on the board. I was like, how a meeting is posted on the board? Nobody's talking about this meeting. It's posted on the board. I'm new. You didn't even tell me about this bull. So, Keystone Foods, Burger King, Zaxby's. I got 2 more. Now, these last 2 is probably going to be bad jobs or just bad experiences. Dick's Sporting Goods. I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods a couple years ago. I was doing that. I was working 2 jobs. I was working Dick's and I was working Dollar General, which that's going to be the last one. I was working at Dick's. I was working in the back. Only thing I was supposed to be doing was offloading trucks and then bringing everything stationed out to the floor. So we offload trucks 4 in the morning, then we stage it, and then we process like all the shirts and all the jackets and everything, all the clothes, pants. We be back there folding them shits up, put it on this cart, and then people who work on the floor, they take everything that's folded and put it up for sale. So I already got tags and stuff on. All we gotta do is fold it up. So we was back there folding up and offloading trucks. When we didn't have no trucks, we'll be folding. When ain't nothing to fold, we'll be out there trying to sell stuff. They want us to be salesmen, unloaders, and folding. And then you gotta sell these credit cards or bull. Don't buy them credit cards at Dick's. Some bullshit that fuck your credit up. You'll get this credit card and they have a limit on it. You go in there and buy all this stuff, not knowing you gotta pay this shit back. And you will ask all the customers, hey, you wanna apply for the Dick's credit card? They be like, no. And they'll come to you, it's like, hey, why you not selling no credit cards? Like, bro, these folks don't want these credit cards. We need to find a way to sell these credit cards. This is crucial for the company. We need so many every month. I say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going tomorrow. I ain't coming back to work. I eventually didn't come back to work. The environment was toxic. There's too many people kissing the ass over. It wasn't even full-time hours, like part-time. People kissing the ass to get but more hours, pretty much. At that time, they had an event going on. So when the event was going on, they was offering people who want to work the event more hours. So I worked the event. You bring out the bikes and all this outside. I even had an earpiece. Everybody had to wear an earpiece. Oh man, that's so cool, man. You get to wear an earpiece, man. I'm moving up in life. Man, that earpiece barely works sometimes. You will hear like the last few things they say on that bitch. They'll say, hey Ty, where you at? And all you heard was where you at. Like, is they talking to me or they'll say McLeod, where you at? Meet me. And then you talking to it, shit barely works. So the ones that did work, they kept them in their lockers. So all the good radios they kept, and all the bad ones they kept putting back. Bull. So I left that job because the scamming and basically the job they said I was going to do, I really wasn't going to be doing that anyways. It was just sometimes, twice a week when it's slow, when it's busy. I don't know because I don't work during the slow time. But they hired like 2 or 3 of us doing the same job. So recap real quick. Keystone Foods, Chicken Fat Plenty, Burger King, Zaxby's, Dick's, and now Dollar General it was okay. I ain't gonna say it was the worst, but it's gonna go on the list because we talking about experiences. You know what I'm saying? Dollar General, they have a notion where they only have 2 people in there, maybe 3 with the store manager. Sometimes you may get lucky have 4 if you got extra hours, but I heard nowadays they have an hour slim to 9. So Dollar General, 1 on the register, 1 stocking. Usually stocking is a key holder, or you had a dedicated stocker that came in for 4 hours. You got the key holder checking people out. You had a manager doing price checks, set up sets, and they doing seasonal changes, stuff like that. They doing the bull claiming like they working, but who's putting out the product? They working their ass off. So eventually I was a stalker. Then I moved to key holder, open some stores or close the stores. I pretty much closed the store. So as a key holder, you're gonna stock these shelves. You're gonna count the coolers, all the outs, help check out customers, count money at the end of the day, print out reports. I'm leaving a whole lot of the stuff out, but it's constantly running back and forth. And sometimes you're in there by yourself for an hour or 2. So you're checking out customers. Hey, can I use the bathroom? Sometimes at some stores you gotta walk over there, unlock the bathroom door, and take the key back. So you gotta stop the whole line to go unlock the fucking bathroom door. Customers ask for stuff while you're checking out. They getting pissed off at you because you trying to check out people. I ain't got no help in here, bro. It's just me. Can you wait a minute? People try you because they think because you on the job. I will knock your fucking hair off your chin. You keep talking to me like that, asking all these questions. I'll knock that little fucking spick of hair off your face. But it's 2 people majority of the time. Somebody's running back and forth like a chicken head. Cut off, cashier, calling, hey, key holder, whatever your name, whoever was up there, hey, I need a void, I need a drop, I need a price check. Can you take this off for me, please? Can I take a break? I need to take my lunch. Depending on how long you work, you get a 30-minute break. So now when they go on break, you gotta cover the register. So you work in the register, you can't be too far. They say 30 feet. They have your ass in the back doing some other shit. Cause you got totes to work on. Sometimes them totes have clip strip stuff in it. You gotta walk all the way to the back to put on the clip strip. You got customers, hey, I'm ready, I'm coming. People stealing. I done caught multiple people stealing. I sat down and watched somebody steal in front of me. Motherfucker was stealing trays of lighters. And I sat down watching and I said, hey, what you doing? He said, what, I ain't doing nothing. I said, man, open your butt bag and dump it out. Open your butt bag. I said, man, you got to store for I call the police. We called the police before. Couple times. You know how long it took for the police to get there? That shit took at least 30 minutes. Police get there. I say don't worry about it. They gone now. Situation been handled. So not only we gotta be stalkers, cashiers, babysitters, we gotta be security, police, and fire department, all in fucking one. Don't get me mentioned on some of the stores that are very impacted with freight everywhere, blocking all the aisles. Back room packed full of stuff. Can't even move. You breathe wrong back there, you gonna get stuck. They greedy over there. They don't want to pay nobody to come in at work. They only want 2 people in there at all times. Store manager only getting paid for 40 hours. Anything over that, they're not getting paid for because they salary. They got a set pay. 40 hours worth of pay only. They don't get no overtime, but they do get bonuses. But once you go over 40 hours, that's it. So basically, they can exploit you. You only got 5 or 4 employees. You working 48 hours plus every week. Maybe one day off if you're lucky. And your 2 key holders and your 1 cashier and your 1 assistant manager / key holder. So you got 1 store manager, assistant manager, maybe 2 key holders and 1 cashier. So there's only 5 employees for this whole store. Somebody calls in, guess who gotta stay? Store manager. So y'all pray for them Dollar General workers because they go through a lot. Let's recap here, man. Keystone Foods, Burger King, Zaxby's, Dick's, Dollar General. These are my top 5 worst places I worked at. What's your top 5 places? Your top 5 worst places. I keep saying top 5. My top 5 worst places I worked at. What's your top 5 worst places you worked at? Leave in a comment below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in for my channel, man. Check out some of my older videos. Check out some new videos. I'm doing this almost every day. I'm trying to get better. Well, I need to get better equipment, better lighting, better sound quality, more enthusiastic. You know what I'm saying? I can't be a starfish. I gotta be out there. So thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.